they will only use the closing price today at 5 o'clock. So today 5 o'clock, they close, they calculate everything, all the assets. How much? Divided by the number of units they have, that is where they calculate. So if you put in your money now, let's say you invested $1,000, you will not know what actual price you pay until end of the day. That is called forward pricing. The end of the business day when the market closed. If you put in your money after the market closed, let's say you put in at 5:30, you can invest online. Correct? But the market already closed, right? They will use tomorrow's market. They will use tomorrow's price to calculate for you. So you only know the price the day after that. Because you cannot be counting on the market close. Because it's not fair already. You know the price already, right? So you buy it. So they will always calculate the next point, which is the forward pricing. All the industry are practicing forward pricing to be fair to everyone. Future price as the end of the day, business day. So you put on Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night, they will use Monday evening closing. Online, you can put any time, right? Not? But they will use the next business day closing price. Okay? If you put now, today end price. You put tonight, tomorrow end price. Okay, service charge. How they charge? The cost of the investor, including the residential unit trust, is the initial service charge. This is where just now our friend asked, if you put 1 million, exactly 1 million invested? No. They will minus off everything, only then they will invest for you. So what is it called? It's called initial service charge. But they also have other names, such as sales entry charge, or upfront charge, or other names they use. So depending on what they use, it's still the same thing. You must always remember there's only two charges incurred: before coming in and during the operation. Before coming in is called initial service charge, and you only charge one time. One time money coming in, they charge you 5.5%. Using EPF money, 3%. That's it. After that, the fund will auto charge itself on daily calculation basis. The one that we just talked, this one. This is the one that is computed daily, minus all this one. So every day, the price will up and down. Okay? Now, let's assume your fund price is 25 cents. And you paid 5,000 ringgit. So, okay? So, 5,000 divided by 25 cents each, you got 20,000 units. So, alright? Crazy, right? I put in 5,000, every unit is 25 cents. So in my system, my account, I'll have 20,000 units inside. However, there is always a service charge. What they will do is, the service charge, assuming the service charge is 5%. So they will charge 25 cents times 5% each. So okay? And then they will charge 0.0125, which means 1.25 cents per every unit. Right, huh? You divide, 5%, right? 5% times 25 cents equals to 0.0125. You take a 0.125 times your 20,000 units, and they will charge you 250. Each, you put in 5,000, you got 20,000 units, and they will have 5% service charge. So basically, 0.125 cents each times 20,000 units, you have to pay separate 250 ringgit. So that is a separate service charge you have to pay if you insist on investing exactly 5,000 ringgit. You don't want to invest less than 5, you pay the service charge separately. That's why you have to pay 5250. This is separate charge, huh? But most of the time, people say, I have no more money to give to you. What they do, they give you one lump sum of 5,000. So this is how you're going to calculate, inclusive of the service charge. This is what it means by the working money. You pay 1 million, like what she asked us now, how much has it been invested? You use this formula. This is one formula called the working money. Investor invests 5,000 and all inside, including the service charge. Now you don't just minus off the 250, yeah? Let's say you assume, hey, you see what? 5,000 minus the 5% is 250, right? So do I invest 4750? Not correct. Why? The 250 you don't charge 2 times. You don't charge your service charge again of the service charge. It's not fair to the customer, right? So that's where you have to use the formula capital you invested divided by 1 plus service charge. That is where your 0.05. Basically, you get 4761, not 4750. Because your service charge is lower. Your service charge is only 238. Because you're paying only 4761 investment. Not 5,000, not less than that. So 4761 is actually invested inside the account, and you pay the 238 plus 10 cents, you end up is still 5,000. Huh? Paid money divided by 1 plus service charge is your working money. Talk about the capital gain. How much money you will get from the investment. Alright, in terms of the unit trust fund, when you invest, there's always 2 types of returns. One is called the capital gain, and another one is called income. 2 types only. Total capital gain and total income. That is the returns you get from the investment. Right? So this whole thing, capital gain plus the income, it becomes the total return. Now, distribution of the fund must be based on the realized gain and the income. Remember I mentioned to you just now, where the money that comes into this table, all the basic plus all the other distribution, the dividend, capital gain, all the money that come in, okay, monkey also inside, all this will increase your amount, right? So you pay a little bit and now become more value. It's called capital gain. So okay, you buy at $1 become 150. The 50 cents is your capital gain. But then instead of you having the capital gain, the fund agent normally don't give you everything. They give you the distribution back. Only part of it will give you back. So that is called the 2 kind of return you get. Either capital gain means it's not realized yet. Realized is when you sell. Your 1 ringgit become 150. You sell at 150, that 50 cents is your capital gain. But if you don't sell, tomorrow maybe 140 only. But if you wait next year, maybe become 2 ringgit. So they will be up and down every day. Alright? That income you receive plus the capital gain will make your total return. Realized capital gain plus realize the income, only what the fund manager can give up to you. If they don't sell off the shares, they can't give to you. They can only record down in value increase, but they cannot use the money to pay you back. Why? Maybe after you pay you out, the market crash. No more money already. Not allowed. Only allowed realized gain. They must really sell the shares away. Only then they will take the money and give to you. Is that okay? Because your paper gain can be lost and wiped out tomorrow if the market crash tonight. Right? So the regulations say cannot give the money until you actually realize it, which means actually receive the difference. You buy $1, you sell 150, the 50 cents is your realized gain. If you don't sell yet, cannot be used. The main objective are only 2. One is you invest for capital growth, another one you invest for income. That is based on your total return, right? Either capital gain or income. So if you want to invest in unit trust, there is always a main objective. Either capital gain, income, or in between. You say, I want both lah. Dua-dua pun mau. If you look into capital gain only, those capital growth or capital gain considered quite similar word, capital gain or capital growth. What you want is, you are more looking for aggressive funds. They are more into stocks. Whereas income, they are more into the fixed income. It's called bond and money markets. Right? They are more into money market. And a mixture of both is middle, capital growth and income as part of the objective. In the prospectus, they will tell you this. This fund is under capital growth as your objective, and this fund is under income as a main objective, and these funds are mixture of both. Not really too high aggressive and not really too safe on fixed income. Benefits of unit trust. What are the benefits? Main benefit, diversification. With your 100 ringgit or your 1,000 ringgit, you can invest into many big companies. Wow, you are a multinational investor with 1,000 ringgit. Because unit trust allow small investors. So you have your diversification by process of spreading the risk over a broad portfolio of asset classes. These are wide range. Everything also you have. Big company buy, small company buy, local company buy, foreign company buy, all into one fund, and you can start with 1,000 ringgit to start with. Okay? Include but not limited to stocks and fixed income. Can be a lot of things. Right? But they cannot go into property and gold and Bitcoin, all cannot, not allowed. As long as it's part of the deed, the authorized investments, you can, but not outside. Okay? Many companies will buy. The other one is exposure. With the big money they have, they can also go overseas, right? So your small money is also part of the big money. Alright? So that's where you call your exposure to other market, other country, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, US, Singapore, Australia. You also have a small portion. Don't know, maybe 2 ringgit or 3 ringgit only. Your money so little, right? Maybe 3 ringgit invested in Australia, 10 ringgit in China, another 50 ringgit in Malaysia. But you are an international investor. You get the idea now? Which is out of reach for small investor. You have 10 million, 20 million, they want to listen to you. That is how come the fund manager can do all this for us. Right? They are able to expose your small investment into foreign countries. Okay? And help you because you do have expertise and knowledge to go overseas companies. Okay, next one, professional management. We have the UTMC with the whole team of them. They will manage for us. So we don't have to worry about the investment. You have a professional, full-time, whole company of the team members are doing it for you. You don't have to worry a single thing. You just invest and forget. And whatever charges they have is all shared amount, all the same amount. You invest 1 million, the cost is shared by those with the 100 ringgit also. All are equally shared. Because they charge by units. And every unit is the same for every investor. You get that now? How small company, small investor also pay the same amount as a big investor through unit trust. Others, they will have the different rates for you. Bigger amount, better rates, right? Smaller amount, charges higher, right? Normally, in here, all same. That is what you can tell your client. All same charge percentage. And all the units are equally divided. All the charges are equally divided by unit basis. Doesn't matter you have 100 units or 1 million units. So again, that's the beauty about unit trust that you can always talk to your client. Not only that, liquidity. What do you mean by liquidity? When you want to take out the money, you can get the money easily. And the best part, the company will always take back your units. Let's say you buy a share in the stock market, right? You buy, people sell to you, no problem. But you want to sell, you must somebody buy from you. What if that nobody else wants to buy from you? You are stuck your money in the stock market. The company you buy are stuck because why? Nobody wants to buy the company. Okay? But for unit trust, the management company will always readily take back. They won't say, sorry, I don't want. No such thing. They will always take back your investments. You can always repurchase and you'll get back the money within 10 calendar days. What's the meaning of 10 calendar days? Including holidays and weekends. You will get back the money within 10 calendar days. This is part of the structure. They must pay you within 10 days. Alright? So you get your money inside your bank account within 10 days. Calendar days. Different, huh? Calendar days and business days, they are totally different, huh? Business days is Saturday, Sunday, and public holiday not included, huh? Calendar days is all included. And ease of transaction. In the first place, there's no paperwork to do. You only fill out one form, or now you go online, you can go online and do it. No need to sign any more documents. Only the redemption form only you sign. No need all these lawyer to do. You can just sign off easily and go online. You can even use it from your handphone. Log in your website, click, sell, buy, online. Very convenient. Okay, that's what you call ease of transaction. No, don't have to do a lot of paperwork. Have you ever signed a housing sales and purchase? A lot of forms to fill out, right? Pages and pages and pages, right? Any of you buy a car online before? No, right? You have to fill out this one, JPJ lah, these are a lot of documents to do, right? When you want to sell, also same thing, right? Sign it. Unit trust, no need. All online, done. Very easy. Okay? So this is part of the things that are very beneficial in using unit trust. Investment cost. If you invest one time, you only pay 5.5%, and that 5.5% will last you a lifetime. As long as you don't withdraw the money, you don't have to pay again. You get the idea? You pay the 5.5 initial service charge, and that's it. You don't have to pay again if you remain the money inside. You don't take out, and you come back again. You come back, you pay again. But you don't take out, it will always be one time. So this is what you call large amount on behalf, and the economies of scale apply to get the institutional rates. That is what they use. Plus, you only pay one time. The management of the investment, they have the economies of scale. Although I told you big amount go in, small amount go in units, but when the fund manager use this big money, a few $1 million, and when they buy and sell a share, they talk to the broker. Hello, I'm buying very big amount. You give me a better rate. That is what they get for. If you stock market, you buy your stamp duty, all very expensive, right? You buy 100 ringgit, you still pay about 20, 30 ringgit, right? Whereas you pay 100 million, you pay not by the 10% or 5%, but you pay less percentage. So that one by amount. But our money by the trust is safe for all. The fund manager with a large amount of money, they can get a better rate compared to you buy directly yourself. Let's say you buy 100 ringgit shares, very cheap one. The the brokerage fee also can cost you about 20 ringgit only. So just imagine 100, you pay 20 ringgit. How much do you pay? 20%. That's very expensive, right? Because they have minimum charges. But if you have 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, the percentage is not 10%, maybe 1% only. Because of the economies of scale. So that is the advantage of having a pool money. Okay? Economies of scale. And the 5.5% is only one time. Okay, another thing that you can do is the dollar cost averaging. We will explain about dollar cost averaging later, but I'll just show to you what it means. Dollar cost averaging, which means you buy consistently. Okay, let me just draw for you. The stock market can go up and down, right? Correct or not? Let's say you started with 1 ringgit, easy to count. Here maybe 2 ringgit. Here maybe 50 cents. If you buy one time only, depending on your luck. If you are very, very lucky, you buy here. Good. If you're not really lucky, not so very unlucky, you buy at a higher one. 2 ringgit. What dollar cost averaging is, instead of you putting all your money one time, if you are very lucky, you buy at $2, very expensive. Very unlucky, or you are very lucky, you go at the lowest price of 50 cents. We do not know the market, what will happen. So what we do is, by putting in consistent and regular amount. Let's say you go 100,000. Okay? You go 100,000. So instead of putting one time where you may be wrong, what you do is you buy over the months or years. So what 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. You buy every month 2,000 or 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000. So up also you buy, low also you buy. So what you get? Average price. You don't have to worry about the timing. A lot of people are scared to invest. Why? They want to find the lowest price. Waiting for the lowest price. You end up, they always miss. They thought $2 very expensive. They say wait, go down. When you go to $1, wait, can go down lower. They go down, 50 cents already. Wait, can go down even lower. It went up to $1 again. Ayah, miss already. Never, wait, back it go lower. So go up, then expensive. Go lower. Wait. It end up waiting gain. Never invest at all. Waiting forever. When they reach already, I should have bought a long time ago. Hello? Because you are trying to time the market. Why don't you do this? You got 100,000, you just buy like 5,000, then you just divide that equal. So you got the inner middle. Not wrong 100%, not the best time 100%, but you average out. You get the idea now? And it must be done on a fixed amount, regular. Most probably, the system have the banking system called the direct debit instruction, which means they deduct monthly basis, right? You instruct the bank to deduct regularly, and that is where normally it's done on monthly basis. For those customers who got EPF money, every 3 months, same, the charges is still 5.5. Doesn't matter it's 1,000, 5.5, 1 million, 5.5. So you put 10,000, also 5.5 of 10,000. It's the same. At the end, still same amount. That's why I'm telling you it's fair. Don't need to worry about big amount or small amount. It's always fair for everyone. Every amount also 5.5 standard. Okay? This is what I meant. If the price going down, going up, you want to buy the best price here, but most of the time you don't know where's the best. So what happens? You wait, it go up again. So what happens like that? Example like this. First, the unit price very high, 10 ringgit. There are two methods here. One is called the same units, and the other one is dollar cost averaging. You put the same cost. Dollar cost averaging means your amount of money is the same. In this case, 6,000 ringgit a month. If you fix on units, high units you buy, low price units you also buy, you buy fixed amount 1,000 each time. So when the price is 10 ringgit, you buy 1,000 units, you pay 10,000 ringgit. When the price is 4 ringgit, you buy 1,000, you pay 4,000. If the price is 862, you pay all this amount, total up 30,000. How many units you got? 5,000. So average is 6 ringgit. So you multiply 30,000 divided by 5, you got 6 ringgit per unit. So okay? Now next method is called dollar cost averaging. You base on your fixed amount. So 5 months times 6,000 ringgit is 30,000 ringgit. So okay? Now if the unit is 10 ringgit, you buy 6,000, you got 600 units. Have your 1,500 units because 6,000 divided by 4, 1,005. 6,000 divided by 8, 750. And so on. You want add all the number of units, you got 6,850. 30,000 divided by 6,850, you pay only 4 ringgit and 38 cents. It's cheaper than your 6 ringgit if you base on units only. So this is where your unit cost, dollar cost averaging works. Main reason is when the unit price is higher, you buy less. When unit price is lower, you buy more. So you just lower down because you buy more at a cheaper price, you buy less at a higher price. So you end up you got 4 ringgit and 38 as your average cost. Just now we learned about all the good news about unit trust, right? Now some the bad news. Disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? Opportunity cost. But is it really a disadvantage or not? You're talking about opportunity cost. If you invest in something, can you use the same money to invest other thing? Let's say you buy a property, 100,000 down payment. Can you use the 100,000 and buy another property? You can't because your money is used really, right? So in all investments, they are always the same. The opportunity cost by investing in unit trust, the investor lost the opportunity to invest in another alternative investment. This happens to all investment. There is no such thing. And you can use the money and use it too. Right? Second one, loss of control. This is where you cannot tell the fund manager you buy this company and you sell that company and you buy at this price, you sell that price. You cannot tell what to do. The fund manager will do and decide for all of us. You have no control. If you want to buy a property, you can only decide what property you want to buy. You want to sell, you decide what to buy, what to sell yourself. You become your own fund manager. But here, you appoint people, they will do everything for you. You can just wait only. Right? If you don't like, you sell off. You like, you buy some more. Risk. Is there any risk involved? Definitely. There are many risks involved in investments. One is the market, up and down. You cannot say, oh, I want to buy, the market must always go up, cannot go down. I don't think you can tell the market to do that. They will do whatever they want. You just have to follow. Right? And the other thing is fees and charges. Definitely you have to pay the initial service charge plus the management fee, trustee fee, all the charges involved. But all property investments all the same, isn't it? Share market also the same thing. There's no such thing as all free. Somebody must do the job for you. They will charge for it. So all these advantages are actually very common to all investments. Now, how does unit trust work? When you want to invest in unit trust, there are three main ways. One, lump sum. Lump sum means you got 10,000, go in one time. You got 1 million, you go in one time. That is called lump sum. One time go in, wait. Second one you call regular savings, totally putting in money. As if like savings account like that. So we call it the regular, you do monthly basis. You do the deduction from your bank account. You also will do what? Your dollar cost averaging immediately. Because why? You keep on regular investing. You tell the bank to sign the form, I will do the auto deduction every month, let's say 500 ringgit a month from my savings account into this fund. You fill out the form, confirm, they will deduct every month 500 into this fund. You want to buy fund A, then another one, another 200 in fund B, 500 fund A, 500 fund B. So you do the dollar cost averaging automatically. You don't have to fill out another form. It's all done by the regular savings method. The other one is called reinvestment of the income. Remember the fund manager return back the distribution on yearly basis? They declare distribution. If you want to invest for the long term and fully maximize whatever money you have, you tell the client reinvest. Let's say for example, there is a distribution. So all the money inside already, right? And the company say, okay, I give you distribution, lump sum there, small amount. Maybe you have 100,000, they give you 2,000 back. Let's say. So the 2,000 go out, you say don't, put back the 2,000, so put back inside. So your money is fully invested all the way. You're utilizing all the compounding returns. If not, you take out, your money lower down very well. Your 100 and 2,000, you sell off 200,000, you still back your 2,000. So this money when you take home, you don't do anything, right? Mostly you buy a new phone. So you're not fully investing your money. It's already taken out already. You get the idea now? So we always tell clients to reinvest whatever distribution they get. Then you will fully maximize your compounding returns. If not, you are taking out, your money is still 1,000, 100,000 all the time. At the end of the 10 years, still 100,000. But if you have left the money inside, they compound, maybe 120, 130, 140 already. Because every profit is take out, so how do you grow your money? You can't. You get it? Okay, so this is the three types of investing, and there are two ways to invest. One, using your cash. Another one, no cash, use your EPF. So there are two ways the money can come from, and three methods. But EPF is always reinvested one. You cannot take out the money using EPF money, then got distribution, pay your bank account. No. It's always reinvested. Alright? Unless you say, okay, I redeem and sell off and the money will go back to EPF. Any money you sell off using EPF investment, they always go back to EPF. They don't go back to your bank account. No matter whatever happens, either you stay invested or you want to sell off, they will return back the money to EPF account one again. So no way you can take out account one no matter what happens. You become 55. 50-year-old, account 2 only, right? You become 55, then you can take out your account. That's as simple as that. Yeah, just to let you know, they have only two accounts, 1 and 2. Account 1 is for your retirement savings, and EPF has allowed you to take out 20% of one function called the basic saving. What's basic saving? The minimum amount must be retained there before you can take out. So EPF, make sure you have enough money basically for your retirement, or else you'll be taking out everything. Right? If you are younger, your basic saving is lower. But you're older, the basic saving is higher. Good news, you don't have to memorize what's a basic saving. They will tell you in the question. Account 1 minus your basic saving times 20%. Okay? Account 2, you can take out anything you want, like for housing loan, education, medical, all can take out. So how do you use the account 1 example? Vicky got 200,000 in her PF account. Just be careful. When they say in her account, it's both 1 and 2. If they tell you account 1, then it's only for account 1. So you must always remember, you must multiply by 70% for your account 1 calculation. Alright? 200,000 account, she's 33-year-old, given basic saving, account 1, at age 30 is 24. Calculate the amount can withdraw. So this is an example. Account 1, 200,000 times 70%, which means she has only 140,000. Basic amount minus is 140 minus the 24, 116 that can be used. And 116 is not everything, only 20%. So you can invest maximum 23,200. Can you invest lower? Can. Maximum 23,200. That's the maximum you can take out. But EPF also got one instruction. Anything below 1,000 cannot take out. Your minimum withdrawal must be at least 1,000. So get idea? You cannot, after kapit 900 ringgit, tak boleh withdraw. Okay? Cannot withdraw if it's below 1,000 ringgit. Minimum 1,000, maximum is up to the 20% of the balance of the account. One-time withdrawal, EPF will one time take out one every 3 months. You can only withdraw once every 3 months. So if 23,000 this month, you submit, approve, you wait another 3 months before you can take out again. You cannot take out every month, EPF must be 3 months at least. Now, another thing that you can do in exam, you must remember there is a loan financing. Loan financing means instead of you taking all your money in your cash, EPF cannot take loan financing. No such thing. Only cash you can loan. You can loan from the bank. Say the bank, hey, I want to invest in the unit trust. I only have 33,000, but can I borrow 67,000 so that I can get 100,000? You can. If the bank see your business, see your income, okay, the bank allow you to loan. So something like buying a house. Instead of you paying 100% of the house, you pay like 80%, right? 20%, you take loan of 80%. So for unit trust, in the bank, in the exam, they allow you to take out maximum of 33, your loan amount maximum 67%. So if you have 100,000 investment, you only take out 33 and you borrow 67%. So example calculation, they call it loan to valuation. You only maximum of 67%. Assuming I want to invest 350,000 lump sum. How much must I pay and how much maximum I can borrow? So you just multiply 67% of the 350,000, you can borrow up to 234,500 ringgit. The balance of 33% you can take out from your own pocket money. So basically you only take out 150,000 and you have 350,000 to invest today. This is the maximum. Can you go lower or not? Can. But normally exam will ask you the maximum. They won't ask you, can you take 60%, 50%? We have never seen any question ask you about 60% or 55%. Unless they come up with any question, we don't know lah. Always remember, 33% your money, 67 borrowing. How to remember? 2/3. 2/3, you come out 1/3. 1/3 is 33%, right? 2/3 is 67. That's all you need. If you cannot remember, you just remember 1/3 and 2/3. Risk of borrowing, definitely there are always risks to borrow money to invest. One, the interest rate. How much the bank charge you when the interest rate are borrowed? All these loans, let's say for example your housing loan example. If you don't understand, just imagine housing loan is your example. To make it remember easier. You see interest rate go up and down, you have to pay more or pay less, right? For your housing loan. If your housing loan interest go up, definitely the bank will ask you to pay more. Same thing, if you borrow, you will end up have to pay more interest to the bank. And second thing, default in repayment. If you forget to pay, the bank will charge you interest. Premature repayment of loan. Let's say for example you take for 10 years. And then you have some other plan changes. You say, I don't want to take the loan already, I want to do something else. So you want to withdraw everything that you have, right? The other one, margin call. You see the bank can only lend you 67%. Alright, huh? Let's say the investment is 100,000. The bank can lend you 67%, 67,000. Okay? Let's say you have 100,000 investment. So the bank 67,000, your own money 33,000, right? What happened? The market crash. Let's say the market crash to 80,000. 20% gone. So remember the bank can only give you maximum of 67,000. 67% times 80,000. 3,600, right? Now, you borrow the bank 67,000. Now the bank can give you maximum of 53,600. The difference, please top up. The bank will give you a friendly call. Mr. Tan, your market has dropped. We can only lend you 53,600. Please top up the difference. Because you borrow 67, you must pay the difference. You must go and find the other, like, what, 14,000? You go and find yourself. Oops, where to get your 14,000? You cannot, is it? Never mind, we will sell off your units. So that they will sell off the 80,000 until it becomes 53,000. Because the maximum is 67,000. You get the idea? For house, different. Why? The value of the house normally don't crash so badly. Right? Because the value of the house is still there. And the bank don't give you 100%, right? They give you 80. So they know the house value is 100%. They only take 80%. So the margin is still very big. Here, you maximize it, the margin drop, you please top up the difference. But normally they won't drop, they won't wait until so late. They won't wait until drop 20% and start calling you. By 5% they start calling you already. Do what? The bank will ask you to top up the difference. For exam, just understand margin call is the bank will ask you to pay the difference. Because their maximum is 67%. To pay you the difference to match back the 67%. That's all they will need, you need to know. Okay? The margin call is the bank will ask you to pay the difference to top up so that they only can give you to 67%. If not, they will sell off until they reduce their loan in 53,000. In fact, we don't want to encourage borrowing at all. Right? Not to encourage, not to inform, not to do anything to let the customer take loan to invest in your trust. Let the customer to borrow money to invest because the risk is very high. They can lose everything. Okay? Alright, let's talk about the investors' rights. What can they do or ask if for first time? This is called the cooling off right. What do you mean by cooling off? Sometimes customer listen, then they say, okay lah, I invest up. Right? But later, they found out the agent didn't tell them the right things or told them the wrong things. Too good, promise too high and all that. And they decide, I think I don't want really. This is where the rights are given to first-time investor only